Um, Hi. So here I'm doing a stuff from Avatar splash page, in which, as you'll see, I try to do more poses with angles. Yeah, because that's something I'm trying to work on right now. Because it, I don't know, makes really cool drawings. Um, yeah. So as you can see, I mean it's speed up, but I drew very fast. Like I did 5 figures and for the 5 of them, it took me 20 minutes. And even for the inking part after that, I did it very, very fast because I didn't try to make it any accurate, any like smooth inking or anything. It was the only reason that I didn't want to. I didn't have any expectation. And even I don't really care that much about making my art look good. I'm just trying, I'm just doing. And if it looks good, well, looks good. If it looks bad, it looks bad. But to me, it doesn't look any good or any bad. It just is. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm sort of a perfectionist person, so everything has to be perfect. But with art, I that's an advice I give myself, and I'm gonna give it to you. It's not to try to make it look good, not have any expectations for yourself, and just try to do it. Because that's pretty recently on Instagram. Like I've had many people messaging me about like, oh, how do you do to draw that good, or how long did it take for you to get to that level? And that's a weird concept for me because when I started drawing, my goal was never to be good or to do good art. I just wanted to draw, and that's still what I want to do. It's to draw. The finished piece, I don't care because I just want to do the process of drawing. Um, and the thing is perhaps it's a little bit of a pessimistic point of view, but if you don't have any expectations for yourself, then you never fail. Get what I mean? It's because if you don't have any expectations and the thing you do turns out good to your eyes, then you're even proud, like more proud of yourself and henceforth more motivated. But if it turns out bad regarding your standards, then you don't feel like you failed because you didn't even try in the first place. And because you don't feel like you failed, you're not demotivated, yeah, you just don't care. And if you don't care, you never fail. That's basically the principle here. And so here I didn't care. And it turned out pretty, I don't know, pretty good or okay. I'm not mad at it. I don't really care. And that's the thing. Also, it's don't care about the end result, like the finished product of your drawing. I mean, it's like an injunction. Don't care about it. But at least in my personal case, don't care about that. Like 2 days after I drew something, I just forget about it. Because what I like is to do the drawing, is to make the lines. The finished piece is just a side effect of that. It's not because, well, if you always try to make a good end product, then you're going to stick to that. You're going to stick to what you can do and not explore other things. You want to make something good, you know what you can do, so you're going to stick to that. But if you just break the boundaries of beautiful art, of a beautiful finished product, and you don't try to make good things, and you just don't have any expectations for yourself, so that when it quote unquote looks bad, um, well, it's never gonna look bad. So you can try new things and fail. Fail. I mean, you're not gonna feel like it's a fail, but the more you try things and the more you make mistakes, the more you learn. So if you don't try to make something good, it's gonna allow you to draw everything, to draw literally everything. And yeah, at the beginning, it's not going to be accurate drawings because you don't have perhaps any experience, but time is gonna pass and you're gonna become more accurate without even knowing it. And the key to that, to be able to allow yourself to draw everything, anything from every angle, trying every like multiple type of lights and lighting, etc. is just not to care about the finished product. It's to do. Just do. Don't care. Do. Um, well, I don't know if this advice even makes any sense. It does for me. Don't have any expectations for yourself. That's my motto, basically. Um, yeah, it's perhaps it won't. It's not an advice that's gonna work for everybody, but it does for me. I hope it will for you, or you're gonna keep it on the back on your head and in your mind, and one day it's gonna come back and you're gonna really understand what I meant at that point. Um, but when you start, if you're starting your art journey right now, you don't try to have too high expectations, because if you can't reach them soon or as soon as you would like to, then you're gonna feel demotivated. You're gonna feel like you failed. Your goal shouldn't be to do good art now. It should just be to enjoy the process of drawing. And good art, as you say, like what you looks good for you, is just going to be a side effect of you drawing consistently and just enjoying. Because if you enjoy, regardless of what you draw, you're going to draw and you're going to improve. It's just basic logic. So that's it for me today. And tell me if you want more commentary videos like that.